Lathrop Insurance, our core values guide everything we do because insurance is more than a policy. It is a promise. We care. We treat every client like family. We're solutions driven. We find answers, not excuses. We utilize teamwork. We do what we say because integrity matters, always. And we're always growing. We strive to be better today than we were yesterday. These values have shaped 86 years of service to Rhode Island families and businesses.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Business Over Breakfast with the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. My name is Ben Barber, and today I am joined by my favorite co-host.
He says that to all the co-hosts.
You mean me, right?
Matt Diaria?
Yeah, that'll work.
Exactly. Oh, no,
Yeah.
What is it?
Daria.
Daria.
Yeah.
Matthew
Yeah.
Daria. Matthew
Morning.
Daria.
Good morning.
And Maria DiMaggio.
We have the same initials.
We
I
do.
just realized. MD. I know, but when we throw
What?
in the middle initial, then it changes.
But who's a doctor here? Anybody?
I mean, I think of the two of
Of
us,
the two of you, he's a lot closer.
he's definitely a lot closer.
He's a lot
and
closer.
we're gonna
Not
get
a
that's
doctor.
the whole point.
I do not
of
want
this.
the responsibility.
But I'm saying of what your profession is and what my profession is. Trust me, nobody wants my medical advice.
You don't know that. That's
I mean,
maybe
listen, somebody might.
Exactly, right? So, no, that's completely fair.
I don't know that anybody wants my medical advice either, to be fair.
Listen, when there's a room of three. And
Yes.
you're the closest to the the knowing about medical stuff or health stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna divert to the expert here. So,
All right.
but good morning, Ben. Thanks for having us, and Matt, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And so, for those who are watching at home, please tell us so that they're all on the edge of their seats. They're like, "What does Matt do? That's so medical." Or close
Yes.
to. Tell the folks at home what you do.
Absolutely. So, I have a private practice called MJDNutrition.
See, that's close.
Yep. See, very close. What is your middle initial?
N.
Oh, okay.
MND. No, I meant like close to the medical field.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, all right. So at MJDNutrition, we are
I love it.
a team of registered dietitians. And for those of you who do not know what a registered dietitian is, it is different than just what a nutritionist is. However, you also may come across registered dietitians who use the word nutritionist at the end of registered dietitian. I know, confusing. I apologize.
Is there a reason why is it to so basically to dumb it down for folks so that they understand that a registered dietitian helps with nutrition, or?
Yeah, so that's a great question. And the reason why the Academy had changed that or allowed that, because there are still dietitians who just use RD, is that so many people had no idea what a registered dietitian was. And so they kept hearing the word nutritionist. And a nutritionist, anyone can call themselves a nutritionist, just so people know.
I do often.
Ben, you and I are both nutritionists.
See, Ben, why do you think no one wants your advice then if you call yourself a nutritionist? I don't get this.
I'm not on camera right now, and that's good because that would have been self-evident.
I love it.
My nutrition advice is that no.
We're not going there. Okay.
It's just to sustain yourself, right? No.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
That was literally my thought process was, do I name a fast food place or do I try to name a restaurant that is a chamber member?
I know. This show is tricky. It's like you gotta.
And I'm like, don't do either of those things. You're putting one in a negative context, so you're going to use a fast food place, but then
we're promoting potentially a non-member.
Yeah,
right,
I know.
exactly.
So, I know.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Ben.
The conundrums we run
the
into.
conundrums.
This is what we always. So again, you were
Yes.
saying that registered dietitians are still putting using nutritionists.
Yes.
It's
yes.
just kind of to
It's the reason
illuminate
the
people.
reason to do that is so people, when they hear the word nutritionist at the end of it, they're like, oh, that's what you do. Okay. So you might hear registered dietitian, nutritionist. And just to make it even more complicated for people at home, is that in certain states, we are considered licensed dietitians, nutritionists. And that's just because of different state laws and regulations.
Yeah.
And doesn't mean, and I want to make this clear, it does not mean a licensed dietitian nutritionist is better than a registered dietitian nutritionist. We don't do more tests or more studies.
Okay.
It's just a different signifier for the
level of like schooling or experience.
Exactly. Yeah. So for dietitians, registered and licensed, you have to go through a 4-year degree program, college degree program. Then you have to go for your master's degree, and you have to sit for an internship that is a matching process. So there's a whole lot of education that goes into becoming a dietitian. Versus a nutritionist, like I said, someone can just call themselves a nutritionist, not have any training,
Right.
or just have something online that they've done as one course.
Right.
So,
Like
so it's important to make that distinction.
I think that a way that people that isn't necessarily medical, going to see a therapist or a psychiatrist versus getting a life coach.
There you go.
You know,
Yeah.
not that, you know, and
Either
and,
is better than
Yeah,
the other,
and
but
some-
it's just right.
what is better than the other?
It depends what you're going for.
Right,
Let's
no,
put
yes,
it that
yes,
way.
It depends
exactly.
on
It depends what you're going
It
for.
depends on what you're going for. Yes, absolutely. And also, some people that are therapists also call themselves coaches.
That's true. Absolutely.
Like,
Yep.
like putting nutritionist at the end.
Right.
That's correct. Yes. And honestly, some dietitians decide to do a little bit of extra training and also become a life coach on top of it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, but that's really up to them.
Right.
Um,
If they have the passion for it. Or
exactly. If they want to go that much deeper. And so for us, we kind of take the whole person approach when we work with our clients. And it is mostly focusing on your food intake, your fluid intake, your exercise habits, and sleep habits. Those are how we start approaching the subject with our clients, no matter what's going on with them. We'll work with people that have diabetes. We'll work with pediatrics, 3 years and up. And
wow.
we work through the lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
So we're even work through with older adults. There are 3 of us on staff, including me. And we work through a full array of conditions for those who just want to lose weight, who need to gain weight, those who might have eating disorders, or even those who want some sports nutrition advice.
Mhm.
We work with that too. So there's a lot of different conditions out there, and if you
And
go
those
to our
all
website,
require different nutrition protocols then.
yes, correct. Yeah. And so our focus is to try to have, at least my goal for the company is to have a dietitian for every condition.
Oh,
So you have
okay.
a kind of a specialized group
Mhm.
or specialized individual for that specific issue.
Right.
So that's kind of the goal that I strive to create
I mean,
that environment.
currently, since you don't, I'm sure all of you are well versed in
Yes,
all of it.
absolutely.
But at some point, you kind of just want to focus on your own.
Exactly.
path.
Yes.
Because then you can focus more on those clients and not, I would assume, not be jumping around and
Yeah,
be like, oh,
absolutely.
wait, what did Maria need versus what did Ben need versus what did Joe need? It's like, oh,
Correct.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
and that's very important because we all have our interest areas. Just like doctors, they specialize in different areas. Dietitians will specialize in different areas. And so we all have our areas that we enjoy the most. And
Which
we
one's
focus
the
on
one you
most.
enjoy the most?
You know, that one is actually a very good question and a trick question. No, not trick question. It's hard because when I got interested into dietetics, basically,
Dietetics.
yes.
That's what
So
it's called. Okay.
the program is called dietetics.
Okay.
And so when you go to school for it, you look for dietetics programs.
Good to know. If anybody else,
If anyone's interested.
Yeah.
You're also more than welcome to give us a call. I'm happy to talk to you about dietetics and what it's like. But anyways, when you go through dietetics, just like I did, you learn so much more about what is out there and what is going on. And so when I actually came into dietetics, I wanted to focus on childhood obesity. And the main reason is the magazine was passed around in an intro to nutrition class that I took. And it just talked about the rising epidemic of childhood obesity and don't know what to call it, an epiphany or struck a chord with me.
Yeah, it struck you,
And I was
yeah.
like, this is just not right. Like kids shouldn't have to deal with the struggle of obesity or anything like that. And that's what kind of catapulted me into the realm of dietetics. And then I learned so much more about the people I can help and the people I can support along my journey, and morphed it more into the focus of, a dietitian for every condition, because I want to be able to spread the support and help as much as I or we can as a group.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So
And so the other two on your team, are they also registered dietitian slash nutritionist?
Yeah. So so in Rhode Island, we are considered licensed dietitians. So just so you all know. So in all the dietitians on staff are licensed. And the other two on staff are licensed dietitians.
Awesome.
We have Teresa, who likes to focus on sports nutrition, women's health, menopause, hypothyroidism.
Awesome.
And there was one more. She also works with weight management. And she's been in the field for over 20 years.
Wow.
So she's well versed. She's got way more years than I do. I've been at this for about 9 years now.
Okay.
And the other person is Kathleen Draper, who focuses on eating disorders, weight management, as does a little bit with sports nutrition, but also works with some gastrointestinal stuff if you ever needed some help there. And then me, I focus more in pediatrics. I work with sports nutrition as well as weight management, as well as gastrointestinal issues. And we all do support patients with type 2 diabetes and such like that. Another good distinction, if I may, is that a difference between a dietitian and a nutritionist is that dietitians can take health insurance.
Okay.
Nutritionists cannot. And so people don't realize this, but your health insurance could cover your session in full with a dietitian.
Amazing.
And so if you have that ability and you're paying for health insurance,
Right.
take them up on that. Not every dietitian has to take it, of course, just like doctors don't have to take it if they don't want to, but we can. And we do. We accept all major health insurance plans. We also do Medicaid and Medicare. So
that's great to know. Yeah.
That's
fantastic. Because there's a lot of therapists too that don't accept. I mean, just since we're paralleling, that don't accept, which is wild because it's mental health. It should be, but you know, I'm sure it's hard. It's difficult through the insurance processes, is what I've heard. So thank you for accepting it, and especially that they're, you know, for the people in this community that want to use your services. Excuse me. They're able to, you know, potentially get it covered through their insurance. Now, for service areas, are because you're in Rhode Island and licensed in Rhode Island, can you only work with Rhode Island people, or are you able to like cross? I mean,
I'm on the website right now, and I already know the answer.
Oh.
And I'm amazed by the answer. Continue.
Go ahead. Oh,
I'll let Matthew.
So
Ben's on it. I love it.
So that depends on the state
condition?
laws.
Oh.
So for me to work across state lines, that really depends on the state law, number one. And number two, whether that state requires a licensure or not.
Okay.
That is kind of important thing. So for instance, I'm from Virginia.
Okay.
Originally.
Well, welcome to Westeros.
Thank you so much. I enjoy it here. This is a great place. So in Virginia, it's one of the interesting states where we don't have to have a license. Our actual dietitian term is not completely protected. It's really weird. And you just have to pass your boards and you're a dietitian in Virginia. But in states like Rhode Island, DC, or Maryland, those states, you have to apply for your licensure to be able to work into that state.
Oh, wow.
And so it really depends. And because we're fully virtual, we can see people across state lines. It's not a problem. And we do see people in Virginia, Maryland, Connecticut, here in Rhode Island, Georgia, and we're working on South Carolina.
Wow.
I love at the very top of your website, there is a banner that says, if you are receiving SNAP benefits or on a tight budget, check out our kitchen resource guide.
Yes.
And I just think that's incredible, especially with everything that happened this fall. People, I don't know if that's what
sparked it.
That's what sparked it.
That's exactly what sparked it.
But I love that. I love seeing a need in your communities and coming up with help for them. And this is fantastic. So many people are on a tight budget.
They are
of all ages, right?
Absolutely.
Parents with young kids, the elderly that are on fixed incomes, and anybody in between, right? I think 90% of America
Absolutely.
are one paycheck away from poverty.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of unemployed and underemployed people in our community
Yes,
too. Like
exactly.
they
That
may
is
be employed,
correct.
but they're not making enough to be able to
And so,
maybe eat nutritionally well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
and so I mean, I know somebody that, and I'm not demonizing this at all, but
Sure.
I know somebody that really eats very well,
Uh-huh.
going to Johnny Cake Center every whatever it is, however long it is. And because there's so many different things that there's produce and blah blah blah.
You mean
I
from
know.
the food pantry
Yeah,
behind
the
you?
Johnny-
Yeah.
Food
They just-
pantry.
It's like a
It's
little.
cool. It's
Or-
fantastic,
or-
by the way. They do a great job there.
Or going okay, well, I can get only processed foods and sometimes they'll have big cakes and stuff
Yeah.
there that you
Right.
can grab, and
Yeah.
you can eat poorly or well at any budget, honestly.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And so to have this kitchen resource guide and that to have a resource guide like that people can just download and have it's incredibly great.
Are you
No,
are you
thank
able
you.
to show that on just so that folks can see on the website
yeah,
where
we have-
where to find that?
Yeah.
If they're interested while
Yeah.
we're
I
talking
think
about.
I think I already put up one thing, but let me just share the screen
Cool.
of the website.
Thank you. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that
That was
resource
such
guide
a great
was
idea.
It was it was to be honest, it was for a lot of people, I'm sure, it was very, very disheartening with everything that happened with the SNAP benefit issue and everything like that. And I really felt compelled to help, and I just didn't know how.
right.
I wrote a letter to my congressman and everything like that, but
You're like, what
in the
more
grand scheme of things,
what can I do?
Like,
Right.
what can I do to actually
Mhm.
help the people now?
Right. Which is
And-
amazing.
And our team was just kind of brainstorming, and we came up with this idea of just, hey, what do we know best? Well, we know nutrition, we know food. So why don't we put together a kind of a resource guide? We called it the survival guide in the beginning, which that was a little on the nose, but then we changed it to the kitchen resource guide, because it's just not for individuals with SNAP benefits. It is for those who are on a budget, want to learn how to plan food out, plan meals out. We also have recipes on there that we've put that I think are under $5 a serving if you make
Oh wow.
it. So you can really stretch your money as you need to. And
there's simple stuff too, like apple pie overnight oats, delicious,
Ooh.
easy
yeah.
to make,
Yum.
fantastic lentil tacos.
Mhm.
But this is
Yep.
also, I mean, even if yes, you intended it for someone for the SNAP
Sure.
issue,
Yeah.
or people who might not be able. It's also good for people who are like, go to the store and are like, what the heck do I buy? Like,
So
you
that
just
is a fantastic
get
point.
overwhelmed, and
Absolutely.
you're like, okay, let me grab this random lettuce and this random cheese and this,
Yeah.
other, and then you're like, what the heck am I making?
Mhm.
At least you can be like, all right, here's some great recipe ideas. Let me plan out my shopping menu, and then and then limit yourself of looking around. Oh, this is cool. That's what I go late at night. That's what I like to go shopping. I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is cool. Yeah. So this would definitely keep somebody on track, especially if you're a little bit
Yes.
shopping ADD.
Yeah. Which I think most of us have, right? And the first thing, never, ever go shopping hungry. Don't do it. You're going to wind up with bringing things home that you don't need / don't want, and it's going to be in your pantry. And guess what? When it's in your pantry, it's game over,
And
because
then
at
you're
some
like-
point you're going to eat it.
Hey,
That,
you know
or
what's-
you might want to figure out how to make something with it, and you're like, I didn't need this. Yes.
You know what's
Right,
worse?
yeah.
You know what's worse than going shopping hungry? Online delivery orders while
Oh
hungry.
boy.
And I don't even mean like DoorDash. I
Yeah.
mean like
Ordering
you
your
can-
groceries.
ordering like Walmart groceries or Stop and Shop groceries or something,
Yeah.
like while hungry and while you're at home.
Yep.
And like it's that
Comfy,
thing of
yeah.
like, oh, there's a deal on this, I can just grab.
Yes.
And like it's not tactile,
Right.
Correct.
So you
Yes.
know what I mean.
Yeah.
And
That digital shopping catches everybody, whether it's
and
groceries
and
or
by the way, we
clothing.
do that like shamefully. Honestly, we do that a lot. Like we get grocery delivery a lot. Jackie has an autoimmune disease.
Okay. Yeah.
She's down and out most days, honestly.
Yeah.
more days than not recently, and
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay. And thank you. I can say thank you. And I'm always at work. We have the business to run
Yeah.
during the day, and then
Sure.
games and stuff at night
Right.
for everything. So
It's a great convenience.
It's an amazing convenience.
Yes.
But what I noticed over a year of doing this, like over the course of a year, I was like, for quick meals and stuff, we're getting a lot of like frozen chicken patties,
Sure.
and frozen meatballs and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I was like, not that long ago, I just went like, hey, if we just get fresh like chicken breasts,
Yeah.
and like I was like, can we simplify everything? She kind of has the palate of a toddler. She would be the first person to say that too. She would be
That's
the
no
first
dig.
person
That's
to say
no
that.
dig. It's just some people do. Yeah.
No, she would like, I literally had like stuff to make like awesome, like stir fry and like, really healthy things.
Yeah.
This is like 3-4 months ago. And I laid out all of these options. Like we had just gone shopping. We had all of this stuff. I was like, what do you want for dinner? She was like, can you make hot dogs and mac and cheese? And I was like, you are worse than my nephew.
Look at this spread.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
I was like, you're not helping me. You're not helping me right now with this. So we decided like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, something like that like, okay, like we need easy dinners, right?
Yeah.
But an easy dinner being something frozen that you're putting in versus like just taking out a package of chicken, putting the seasonings that you want on it, and throwing that in the oven actually takes less time in the oven. And like the only difference is you need to wash your hands a little bit more.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Yes. Please do that. Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
like you need to wash your hands a little bit more than when you're dealing with the frozen.
That is very true.
Right.
Yes.
Pre-cooked chicken.
Or worry about the juice.
Like,
Right.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like you gotta worry about the
Yeah.
juices and stuff.
Right.
Ooh,
Yes.
Right.
big deal.
Right.
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 But it's like, eating more healthy or eating ultra processed frozen. There's so much more sodium in those things. There's so much more
That's
trans fat, everything that we're like, the stuff that we're trying to avoid.
Yeah.
And I'm not even demonizing those things, but
Sure.
like for us, it was just like this quick transition of like, okay, like do you like simple meals? Because I can just put we just have a ton of spices, so I can change stuff up.
Yeah. And
But
make
like-
it palatable.
But
Right.
like
Of course.
chicken, pork, steak in the oven on the stovetop real quick,
Yeah.
20-minute less meals every night.
Mhm.
Why are we not doing that
Right.
instead of like just going, oh, well, we don't have time, so let's
the frozen thing. Right.
let's do frozen whatever.
Yeah.
Well, and then this might get you some, I mean, the website here, now that you've been looking through it, there might be, because I'm definitely going to look, that apple pie overnight oats sounds good. Because that's the thing. Like sometimes in the morning too, it's like, it's tough. Like
the morning's the hardest.
You got a lot to do to
Yeah.
get to work on time. And so to make
And
that more streamlined or easy. But
And if you're not,
Oh, fasting.
oh, that's a great question. I think here's the thing about nutrition. There is not one size fits all. And I think that's very, very important. Nutrition is really a gray area. And that's mainly because everybody's different. Everybody, we all digest food similarly unless there's some anatomical difference or anatomy change within your body or something that's a little off. But how our body responds to food can be very different. And so some people love intermittent fasting. Some people hate it. It's not a golden bullet. It's not going to be the end all be all for any weight loss program if you're trying to lose weight. It's more of a style of eating. Some people just love intermittent fasting because it fits in their day. They start at 12 o'clock, they end at 8 o'clock, and that's it. They don't do anything else. They'll have coffee all the way up to, they'll have coffee or water, anything that's non-caloric or doesn't have any calories to it. And then they'll just start eating at 12.
Yeah.
And then they'll just end by 8. And some people love it because it gives them restrictions. And they're just like, I need someone to tell me, just stop now and I'll be good, rather than policing myself. So I think fasting can be fine. I think it just really depends. And there's there's kind of a joke that what does your dietitian tell you? Well, he told me it depends, and it's because a lot of it does, and unfortunately, and maybe fortunately.
Right.
I mean, as much as we would all love for it to be cut and dry, nutrition's really not, and that's why it's important if you are trying to get over any condition or disease state, or if you're trying to lose weight or gain weight, you speak with a medical professional like a dietitian, because we will sit with you one-on-one. And we will work with you, and we're with you every step of the way.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make sure that you understand a plan that we come up with.
Right.
There's no cookie cutter system with us. We build a plan out directly, specifically for you, because everyone deserves their own plan.
Yeah.
There's no reason to be following fad diets like a general public may, because it doesn't fit specifically for you.
Yeah.
It's just for the general public.
And quite
I'm kidding.
No.
Just gonna yell out a bunch of diets.
Well, that's,
Something,
I mean,
maybe?
yeah, right.
I don't know what that
No,
is.
yeah, right. I've heard of that. But like, even for yourself, like for me, your obviously body changes as you age and whatnot.
Absolutely,
and so something that may have worked for you when you were younger, obviously isn't going to work for you now. So where I have fasted before and it's worked or helped or whatever, you know, and especially that I'm barreling into perimenopause, that, you know, I've read and heard things that like, okay, it's, you know, it could be it's more of a stressor for women, just like the cold plunge is more of where everybody's like, do the cold plunge. And they're like, no, that's based on men. And like, actually it's a stressor for women's bodies. So okay, great. Don't do the cold. So it's like, there's so much stuff floating out there. So if someone, you know, could sit down with a professional, and you can ratchet it down and be like, okay, for you, where you are at your stage of life.
Yes, 100%.
What works for me won't work for Ben, won't work for someone else.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
That's sometimes the guidance. And then also on top of it, I think, is to have somebody be accountable to.
Yes.
Because back in the day, and they were chamber members, so I'm going to say it, but there was a gym in downtown Westerly called Leanify, and I did great with them. Yeah. It was nutrition, exercise. It was like the whole thing. Whether they were registered dietitian, I don't think so, but like it was like, here's a diet that we'd like want you to follow that goes along with the type of exercise you're doing, which is pretty heavy duty, whatever. And I lost a lot of weight, which was great. And but I was also building muscle, and it was like in a healthy way, right? But would that work for me now? Who knows? I don't know, because we're at a different stage of life, whatnot. So it's great that if that's something you're interested in doing or whatnot, to contact Matt or someone on his team, you know,
absolutely
contact the office, and then they can work with you on what's specific for you.
Yeah. And I think that's really important that you pull that out, because as I said before, everyone deserves their own plan. And I would implore everyone to really, if you are on TikTok, if you are on Instagram, I know at certain times in our life, we are desperate to make a change, or we really want this condition to end because you're dealing with the side effects of it, or you really just want to lose that weight because you're just tired of having the weight on. Please, 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 either reach out to a dietitian like us and let us help you go through and sift through that knowledge, and what are some of those TikTok or Instagram fads doing? Are they actually appropriate? Are they not appropriate? But if you don't decide to reach out to a dietitian, like I said, health insurance can cover it. So it's a good idea to at least check. Make sure you do your due diligence. Even if the person says they're a doctor on Instagram, or they say that this worked for me, this worked for my kids, this worked for my cousin, you have to do your due diligence. There are so many people, and we have patients and clients that come to us where they're just like, I can't tell you how many things I have purchased off Instagram or TikTok, and none of it worked.
Yeah,
and
no,
I've
those
wasted
teas,
so
I
much
feel like
money.
there's such scams. And,
exactly.
And also, you don't know what's in, they could be they could be
that's
mailing
another
poison
thing.
to you.
Yes.
Like, you don't know.
Exactly. I mean, honestly, some of this TikTok stuff and Instagram stuff is like the old snake oil salesman. Yeah. It really is. I hate to say it, but unfortunately, it's true. Some of this stuff does nothing for your body. And some of this stuff could actually really harm your body because of how your body specifically responds to some of these herbal supplements or something like that. Right. So please, please, please do your homework. Don't just think of like, oh, this sounds great, because they're going to make it sound great because they want to sell it. So look beyond that and really try to do your homework. And if you're struggling with the homework aspect of it, give us a call.
You're like, that's their job.
Yeah, it is our job. Absolutely. So 100%.
Sorry, go ahead. You go first.
As a dietitian, who,
Yeah.
as a dietitian who, I know this is going to be a 9-hour show. I just hope that you're
It's
okay
because
with
it's a
that.
I mean-
it's a very interesting subject. That's why.
Yeah, cancel all your appointments for today. Thank you. So,
Fair enough.
we got stuff to talk about. As a dietitian,
Yeah.
I would love to know your thoughts, and I feel it's going to be the same thing. Of it's not the same for everybody.
It depends.
But what are your thoughts on the GLP-1?
Oh.
Okay, that was one of my questions I was going to ask too.
Oh.
And then I have another one. I was
Stealing
like, no, it's because we're great co-hosts.
Yeah,
That
for
was
sure.
one of the
best.
questions. Yeah, the best.
The best co-host. I'm gonna steal you for 5 days a week. I just hope you know.
Okay, sounds good. Let
Okay.
Lisa know.
You're not getting paid though. Matt?
It sounds like a raw deal.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it and I'll like it.
There
You're
you
going to
go.
have that deal and you're going to like it.
Yeah.
So you were saying about my thought about GLP-1s.
Yeah.
It sounded like there was a follow-up to that. Okay.
No.
So it depends. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, so actually, I do have kind of a
Go.
piggyback to the question.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
how do you feel about those? Yes,
Okay.
and do you feel that through nutrition the same results can be achieved?
That's a great follow-up.
Thank
so I
High
appreciate
five.
that. So the GLP-1s, if some of you who don't know what GLP-1s are, those are the new weight loss medications that have come out. So that is Wegovy, and that is also Zepbound. So
What about
yeah.
Ozempic? Mounjaro? Are they
so
different?
I want to
Okay.
clarify about that. So I'm glad that you asked. So Mounjaro is the diabetes medication
Okay, yeah.
of Zepbound. Now they function similarly without actually looking into the pharmacological aspect of it. I can't say more about that, but they will function similarly. That's why a doctor may come to you and say, well, your insurance is not paying for Zepbound because it is classified as a weight loss medication,
Right.
but we can go with Mounjaro because it's a diabetes medication, and based on
so it's
where
all-
your A1C levels are, we can go that route. And effectively, they'll do the same thing.
Mhm.
So I think that's very important to make that distinction first. What they are and what they do is they all have their place. Just like every pharmacological drug, they have their place. Are they for everyone? No.
Right.
Are they for individuals who are struggling with weight? Yes. And I think it's also important to say that there has been a lot of stigma behind it as people are taking a shortcut out or doing anything like that, which has made people not want to say that they're on a GLP-1 or weight loss medication. And I want people to know it is not a shortcut. There are individuals, whether it's based on hormones, whether it's based on how their body is responding physiologically, that they just have an extremely hard time losing weight. We were talking about my my dietitian, Teresa, who works with Women's Health. So there's a condition called polycystic ovarian syndrome,
Yep.
PCOS, that
Mhm.
women have. They have probably the hardest time losing weight. I think it's even harder than women in menopause. And it is a struggle for them. And so for individuals who are just truly struggling to lose weight due to things of that nature, it is not a shortcut. So please stop saying it's a shortcut. People who need it,
Right.
because it is really their only way out. So these drugs are fantastic and they're wonderful to work with. Do they have side effects? Absolutely. So please do your homework with that. So my answer, my long-winded answer to you, Ben, is the fact that I think they're good for certain individuals, and that's why it's important to go see your doctor to make sure it's something that fits for you. To answer your question, yes, you can achieve similar results by doing just normal eating habits, changing up your eating habits, exercising. Believe it or not, having good sleep and getting enough sleep is truly a foundation for weight loss. because your body is just in a stressful position if it doesn't get enough sleep. So get your sleep, very important. Yes, you can. Will you achieve it as fast as a weight loss drug? Probably not. It's just the weight loss drugs, they throw all the rules of weight loss out the window on what you should be doing and how much weight you should be losing and things like that. And one quick thing is that if you are on a weight loss medication, you still need to eat.
Yeah. Yep.
If you are not hungry, I understand that. That is the drug, kind of for not you slowing your digestion down. So you're just not hungry. You still have to eat.
Right.
If you do not eat, you are going to waste muscle mass, and that is very bad. You do not want that.
Right. You probably need to eat more protein than you would normally.
Yes, you do. Absolutely. Yep.
So now, so I'm sure you would work with somebody who was on the.
Yes,
you work,
absolutely.
Sure, you
Yep.
have clients or would take clients
Yes.
that are on those.
On
drugs.
the and I think actually, and I'm glad you brought that up, because if you are on a weight loss medication and you are not seeing a dietitian, you need to be seeing a dietitian.
So you're saying they go hand in hand, where
they
people
do.
might think it's one or the other.
Right. No,
Do
they
both.
go hand in hand.
Do both.
Yep, because we are there to be that accountability or that support staff for you. Because when you check in with us, we're watching things for you. And if your eating habits are diminishing, we're there to support you to try to help you continue with your eating habits to make sure you're getting the amounts that you need at the very bare minimum, as well as making sure the protein content you're getting as well.
Right.
They haven't passed a regulation yet to my knowledge, but they have highly recommended to doctors that if you put someone on a weight loss medication, they need to see a dietitian. They need to be with them and see them.
Yeah.
Because people were getting that so-called Ozempic face, and it's not healthy. You really don't want to be in that position. It's there to help you lose weight, but you have to do it in an appropriate way.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to look all just skin and bones.
No, you don't. Because then people are going to wind up malnourished when there's no need for them to be malnourished.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love it. So interesting and educational.
Thank
It's
you.
been great. Yeah. No.
Matt, are you coming back tomorrow?
I mean, I can. What are we doing? Same time?
Yeah.
Same place?
I mean, we haven't talked. We talked about it pre-show, but we need to mention it. If you're interested in all this stuff, Matt has his own podcast.
Yes. Oh, thank you for bringing
You're
it up.
welcome. I
appreciate
got
it.
you.
Get that little plug in.
I got you. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. So we started a podcast because we do love providing information to the public, just like the kitchen resource guide that Ben had mentioned. We also have blog posts on our website that we put information out about.
Did you say blog? Oh, blog.
Blog posts.
I think
yeah.
said blood posts. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like
We
a-
don't do that.
I was like, is it like a blood oath? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, we don't do that.
okay, good.
Yes, so we started a podcast on YouTube called the Healthier and Happier Podcast. And the whole thought behind that podcast was to really help people initiate that wellness journey. We focus on the four pillars that we focus on: the food, the fluid, the exercise, and sleep. But we add a fifth one as well, which is stress. And stress is so important to take care of because it is a silent killer. And if you don't take care of that stress, it is really going to knock you down.
We were talking.
Didn't I just looked at each other
like a knowing look.
So maybe I should come back on.
I think you do. I think you might have 2 brand new clients after this. I mean, I'm just.
Yeah,
So-
so hard before you leave.
Yeah.
So the Healthier and Happier Podcast, you can find us at Healthy and Happy Podcast on YouTube as the handle. We currently have 2 videos up. We are working very hard this year to have a social media presence as well as a podcast channel that puts stuff out on a regular basis to a certain extent.
I do love. There's a little what's in the sauce, but on the podcast feed,
Yeah.
I noticed
Oh.
you have a video from a year ago.
Wait, can you pull
That
it up on
says-
the show too, so they can see from home? What it looks like?
Yeah, I can.
Just curious,
Let me.
because I'm watching over here. I just want to see what it looks
Oh, you're watching on the.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
like. I mean, I happened to leave it
I
up.
feel
on
like
my-
I should be watching. Like, what is he showing?
Just your
Okay.
web. It was just your
So-
website before.
Um.
Nothing crazy.
All right. Here we go. So let me just hit.
So while Ben's pulling
Yeah.
that up, so on your podcast, are you going to be? Is it just your team, or are you going to be inviting other?
Yeah, so I appreciate that.
Registered nutritionist, dietitian.
Okay.
RDN.
Yeah, see,
I know.
it gets a little
I
confusing.
get all the letters.
It gets a little
Go
confusing.
ahead, Ben. Sorry.
It's up now.
Okay.
So you have a video from a year ago,
Yeah.
right? How to be successful with your New Year health goals.
Yeah,
You changed the thumbnail.
I did
recently.
indeed. Yes.
Proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Smart move.
I'm learning too.
Smart move.
Wait, what do you
Love
mean?
that
You could
changed
tell
the
that he
thumbnail.
changed it recently.
Because on the thumbnail it says 2026 on it.
Yeah. look
But
at
I
the-
did it. I did the video last
Oh,
year.
I see what you're saying. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very
Here, look
smart.
at the. Do you see it there?
It's
If
on
you're
lag. I'll
YouTube,
look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll come up in a
I'll
second.
look.
Yeah.
that's awesome. Good for you.
We're
And
trying.
now
We're
all
trying to
the
be better,
viewers know
1%
that I
at a
have
time.
YouTube Premium.
So with that question, yes. So our focus is again helping people on a wellness journey. We also do interviews with doctors, other medical professionals to help people through that journey. Like we talked about stress. We're working on a video, editing a video right now that talks about mental health and how to see a mental health specialist.
Oh, love that.
We also have a video of a podcast video that we recorded on working with kind of meditation and what that looks like. And so we are looking to continue working with medical professionals and doctors. And so if there's anyone out there who would like to come on our
I was
podcast
just
to
gonna
talk
say,
about
yeah.
specific areas of the medical field, we'd love to have you and we'd love to talk to you.
Oh, come on, fine. Oh, come on.
See, Ben,
Oh, come on. I'll talk about.
and then you can provide your nutrition advice and then
There
we
you
can
go.
talk about it.
Absolutely.
It's that easy.
Absolutely.
Ben's
People
going to
should
share his
know.
recipes.
People should
Absolutely.
know that if you get a McDouble instead of a double cheeseburger, you save 40 calories on the extra slice of cheese. A McDouble is the same thing, but it has one slice of cheese instead of two. People should know that.
That is important information.
That is my medical advice.
That's the way to
You're
do it.
welcome.
And that one was free.
And that one was free, right?
Actually, it wasn't free. Those McDoubles cost money.
That's fair.
But the advice was
The
free.
advice.
The advice is
Yeah.
free.
That's what
Yeah.
I meant.
The advice is free. That is the fattest thing I've ever said in my entire life. I've said some fat things.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so follow us on YouTube. We're really
I'm so
We're
sorry.
like, let's break it
no,
down.
no, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, follow us on YouTube. We're really looking to try to increase our viewings, try to increase our kind of stamp on the social media platform.
I subscribed.
Oh, thank you very much. But we really are trying to get out there and get the information out to people.
So
to
what are
help
your
them.
social media handles, since that's where you're trying to have the presence too?
Yeah, so
And
we're
can
starting.
they find your pod? Like, let's say they don't remember what the podcast was called. They can find it through your website.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we are working on that, by the way. That is
Okay.
in construction. We are getting that up on our website
Perfect.
to have that. On all of our social media handles, we're working on getting that on our website as well. We started an Instagram page. We don't really have anything up just yet, but we're getting there.
That's okay.
So
Go
it's
and follow it so that you're ready for once he starts posting.
exactly. At
Where-
MJDNutrition. Yeah.
Where are you located now?
Well, so our practice
know
is
that you're
completely
virtual.
virtual.
No, like,
So
where
for
are
me,
you
I'm here in
personally?
Westerly.
Okay. When you get stuff up and running, come back on and we'll plug it all. And
Okay, that'll be great.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
show stuff.
No, that'll
Yeah.
be fantastic. Yeah, we're making a really hard push for it. So we're hoping to kind of get stuff
How
up.
long have you been in Westerly?
4 years now.
What's your favorite part about being here in the
Oh my
community?
God, the people.
Aw.
I love the people in West. It's. I
Specifically
was
being in
talking.
the
I was
area.
talking with another
100%.
Chamber of Commerce member at our
Yeah,
last
the business
session
after
over at the
hours.
space.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, wonderful people who run the space, Jeremy and Phoebe.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Love them. If you ever need to run an event, please use them. They're
Look
fantastic.
at that.
Fully
Member
agree.
promoting another member. I love
Fully
that.
agree.
You say.
I love it.
But yes, even I was talking with a chamber member, and everyone is so helpful. Everyone is so supportive. It's a breath of fresh air coming to Westerly.
Yeah, we have
from
a
Virginia.
great
It's just
community. Yeah.
phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
By the way, Rona, one of our
Rona was at the business
contributors.
after hours.
Oh,
here-
okay, yeah.
One of our contributors here at 321. She said that the business after hours space was one of the best ones she's been to.
Oh, well, that's
So-
not a tribute to me. That's to Jeremy and Phoebe,
Phoebe,
because
yeah.
they had a a networking bingo game when you came in. And
Disco bingo.
No, that was the cards. Disco bingo was at the
that's
end.
right. Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
So
yeah,
at the
yeah.
beginning, they had these cards, which was a bingo card, and you had to go ask people questions. And when you got a bingo, you yelled it, and then they came over to you. But at the end was
smart,
disco bingo, and a big group of us are going to try to go when I think they're doing it sometime at the end of February, and we're going to go play. You should come. It's a lot of fun. I told them if there's
it's a lot of fun.
Besides working for you, Ben, 5 days a week, I said if there's any time that you need someone to come roll the balls and call the numbers, I was like, I'll do it for free because it was like so fun.
Yeah.
That part was fun. I mean, the whole part was
Is
fun.
it possible for you to do a business after hours, not after hours, so that I can
Come.
I
mean, we'll try.
You know, if you could like I have a lull usually in my day from like 2 to 4.
I know, but then a lot of other business people can't come at that time.
No. But I want you to change business after hours to business afternoon hours. And it's just me. It's just me.
Listen, I was like,
what you do is this.
It's just me and the McDouble.
All right, now we're going off the rails.
Business McDouble after hours.
If anyone needs it,
Ben will be here all day.
That is going to get clipped by someone and be like, dietitian says business McDouble after hours.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, I love it.
Especially because I wasn't on camera during that. You were.
Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
I said the people, and now I don't know. No.
All right, my friend, do you have our stuff that I can promote? Thank you so much. So I think the first thing is the business after hours on February 11th. It's going to be at the Westerly Community Credit Union on Granite Street, 5 to 7. They always do a great job. So that's the one that's closer to, not the one in Dunn's Corners, obviously. And so they're up next. And then
that was one of my favorite business after hours that I ever went to. Was
the one at Granite Street?
Yeah.
Or Dunn's Corners? Which
the one at
Granite Street?
Granite Street, yeah.
Yeah, no, they
Westerly
do.
Community Credit Union.
I do have to say, in general, all the banks, when they do a business after hours, like they do a really nice job. Like,
oh yeah.
They really do. They kind of go all out, which is really nice because it's a great way to show,
we love the local
banks.
banks.
Yeah, and to show people a good time. Because you would think it might be a little dry or bland because it's a bank, but they're not. They're really they all do a great job.
Oh, absolutely. I think I went home with a glass.
Yes.
No, a Westerly Community Credit Union like champagne glass or something. Like it was really
very nice.
Look,
it was really nice, and I talked to Steve
the swag
afterwards for a while.
They always, all the banks always have swag.
They're not playing around.
No.
Oh no, it was great.
The majority of the pens at our office are various banks.
Oh, and if you haven't met him yet, that would be a great opportunity to go meet Ocean Community Chamber board member and the new president and CEO of Westerly Community Credit Union, Andrew Rogers.
Yeah, he's the best. He's so nice.
Who is awesome.
And he's also
I'm glad to hear that. Actually.
No, he's so nice. And he's also affiliated with the Babcock Smith House.
Absolutely.
I don't want to get it wrong. I want to say he's the president of the board, but I could be mistaken. But he's definitely affiliated with the board.
He's definitely a big person on the board of the Babcock Smith House.
There you go.
That's actually how I got to know him.
Yeah.
First. And Andrew Rogers, incredible.
Down to earth.
By the way, we had a great time doing the Westerly Community Credit Union basketball tournament.
Oh, yes.
Basketball tournament. Massive deal here in Westerly. They raise money every year for the last 41 years. They have raised, I think, like over $300,000.
That's amazing.
For the 4 participating schools, which is Westerly, Stonington, Charahoe, and South Kingstown, which are also all schools that 321 Media covers all of their sports games.
Yeah.
So we had a fantastic time doing that with the Westerly Community Credit Union. It was our first foray working together, and I can't say enough good things about Andrew and Heather and Meg and the whole team over there. And Steve, who's leaving, but Steve, amazing.
A well-deserved retirement for that man. And he's also a sweetheart too. So, so the next event we have, which is literally the next day, is our Chocolate Stroll 2026. The tickets are currently on sale, so you can go on our website or our Facebook page and find the link to buy your tickets. So get them before they sell out.
Matt, how much chocolate is too much chocolate to eat in one night?
Nutritionally speaking,
Nutritionally speaking,
what type of chocolate's the best type of chocolate? I'm sure the more
The higher the percentage,
like
the
90%,
better.
70%,
Yes,
yeah.
correct.
and also dark chocolate can be like good for you, right?
It
Like,
can. Again, it
It
depends.
depends.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes it could cause migraines for people.
Oh,
So
really?
that's a problem.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it could be problematic for certain individuals. But nonetheless, if it's not a problem for you, the darker you can go, the better. And then just remember this, everything in moderation. That is very, very important.
Yes.
Everything in moderation.
Except for February 12th, when you go to the
When you go to the chocolate, yes. Yes.
Well, you can bring a little baggie and your treat that, like if it's not a beverage or something, or like the liquid chocolate, you just put it in a little bag and save it for later.
Oh,
No one says you can't. No one says you can't take it with you.
That's a good
I
point.
say that-
That's a very good point. Yes.
I just saved the liquid chocolate in my cheeks like a chipmunk.
Ben, I might go there just to kind of see that. I think I might go on the walk. Just to,
I'm
you and I are
pretty
going to
sure
hang out on the chocolate walk.
I love it. We're gonna hire new people for 3, 2, 1 just so I don't have to work that night. Um,
And then the final, I mean, it's not the final thing, but it's the final thing for this show, so we can wrap this up. But
why are we wrapping it up? Matt canceled this whole day.
I did. Apparently, I did it for my watch. You all saw it. It happened.
this is one of which happens often, but this month we have a dual business after hours because we are
That's
having
exciting,
our tri-chamber business after hours at the Granite Theater. So it's with our friends over at Eastern Connecticut Chamber and Mystic Chamber of Commerce. And again, it'll be at the Granite Theater. That's going to be on Tuesday, February 24th. I believe the time is 5 to 7. And it'll be a great time.
Opportunity to meet their new artistic director
Yes.
over there
At the
as
Granite.
well.
That's I think kind of the point of why they wanted to do the tri-chamber was to introduce him. And
That's great.
yeah, and I believe they're letting us know, but they might have a little performance as well. But they always do a good job too with the food, the beverage. It's a fun time, and then you get a little snippet of a show. So
And their season, which starts in March, I believe, or April, their season this year is all America themed.
Oh, that's great.
To celebrate America 250.
Oh,
you.
very
So-
cool.
thank you for saying that,
Very
Ben.
cool.
I'm going to, I don't know if I should be mentioning it now, but we have put out to, we're testing the waters with some of our chamber members. But if you are a chamber member business, or maybe even just a local business, and you have some tie to American history from your business, like reach out to us, let us know, because we're putting together a program for that. So in
Very
our
cool.
own, like for our chamber's own way to celebrate the 250th. So
Very cool.
reach out to us. We'll give you more details. If you have like, for example, this is the only one that keeps coming to mind because it, it's top of mind because we were just talking about it. But for example, the Westerly Sun has a tie to American history because they were the first newspaper to report, I believe, on Pearl Harbor in the whole United States.
Really?
So they have a
Yeah.
cool,
That's really cool.
history.
They have a Sunday
is
afternoon.
really cool
they had a
history.
Sunday afternoon edition back then, and they were the only. So most papers in the country had a Sunday morning edition,
Yeah.
right? And then they had a Sunday morning edition and then a Monday morning edition. But because the Westerly Sun had a Sunday afternoon edition instead, so that they could take Saturday off,
Mhm.
they came in on Sunday morning to report the news. Pearl Harbor obviously happened
And-
early on a Sunday morning.
Mhm.
So they were the first ones to get it out
Isn't that
because
wild?
of their
I love
unique
that.
schedule.
I love that when things like
and stuff like that happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're part of the American history, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a lot of local companies in town that have some sort of connection like that or whatnot. So we want to try to get those stories out there.
Yeah.
So give us a call. Okay, that's it for me. Sorry.
Great.
All right, go to
Give us a call too.
Go to oceanchamber.org or go to MJDNutrition.net.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
And thank you to all the chamber champions that-
I don't know what, but just go because it's fun.
And thank you to all our current to date chamber champions that are scrolling across the bottom. I know you usually say that, Ben, but because now I'm watching the screen, I just wanted to put that out there.
You're so proud of yourself, aren't you?
No, I just want to make sure we get it all in.
Last week for Lisa, I put you guys on the TV so that she was watching everything.
Oh,
on the
that
TV
would have
behind
distracted
hers.
me so badly. I'm so glad
No,
you didn't.
that's
do
all right.
Well, that's why the guest faces the other way.
Yeah,
Yes.
fair enough.
Um,
yeah.
I want to thank Lathrop Insurance
Yes.
and Wireless Zone 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners for helping to keep this show and all of our content here in Westerly free for our viewers. We have 4 new ads with Old Blue Eyes,
Oh, wow.
the chairman of the board, Dan Lathrop, that we've been circulating recently.
I love it.
And I don't know if he actually has blue eyes, Matt, but
What to say?
he's the chairman of the board, so
We
Okay.
just go. We
that's
just, we just
Sinatra
go with it.
reference. It's a Sinatra reference.
Fair enough.
Anyway, and Patrick Lynch from Wireless Zone, who has brown eyes because he's full of chocolate from the chocolate stroll.
That's how it happens.
You thought I was going to say something
No, I
negative,
was
didn't
not.
you?
I was
I would
hoping you
never.
were going to say
Not
anything
about
great.
Patty Boy. Anyway, thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. And this weekend, the new iPhone is here, and we have them all in stock. Come get the brand new orange iPhone 17 Pro or the brand new razor-thin iPhone Air. The best part is trading your old iPhone and get up to $1,100 off. I mean, you get the brand new iPhone for free. But this weekend, you can get the brand new iPad and Series 11 Apple Watch for free. It's all happening down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. Don't delay. Stop in today.